So this is a new Model Y. It's perfect for people with any disability. This is my new Model Y with paint protection film by Detailed Authority.
Hey guys, I'm Dan with Detail Authority, and we just wrapped up Douglas's Model Y. On the front end, we protected it with paint protection film, so it's a clear urethane similar to a screen protector for your phone. We applied it to the full hood, the fenders, the front bumper area, and this front bumper on all the Teslas is a huge flat target, so it gets beat up pretty good. The paint protection film will help prevent rock chips, scratches, damages from road debris. So that's the beauty of it, to preserve that original paint finish. In addition to the paint protection film, we also applied window tint to the front two windows here. It was a very high infrared heat rejection film. So as you're driving down the road, you feel that heat beating down on you. This is what that is designed to block. And it'll also block about 99% of UV as well. On the inside, we apply a ceramic coating to all of the leather, vinyl, plastic, the seats, the fabric. That's going to help make cleaning easier, help prevent any permanent staining, and just preserve that nice white interior.
So what do you think about the new Model Y?
I mean, I haven't driven it like you have, but I like it so far. I like the old one. It was good. This doesn't,
Yeah.
I like the look on this better.
Yeah.
I like the headlights and the headlight is the way it looks. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people think, how did I afford a new Model Y? I'll tell you why. I traded in my old Model Y and sold off assets of mine to pay for this. I don't like taking a loan out because that means you owe money and you pay more money than what it's worth. So if you can pay for things in cash.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter the loan. There's always interest. That's how they make money. They have to make money. They're not giving you money because they like you.
Yeah. Another reason when you have this Model Y, it comes with hardware for, but they call it AI for, which means when you have it on full self-driving, the insurance cost drops the more you have it on full self-driving. It is 10 times safer than any human being. So the more you drive it on full self-driving, the cheaper the insurance, which is good because I need all the help I can get.
And he didn't disclose it. He just got a job with Tesla sales.
No. No, I drive it because, as you know, it helps reaction times. It helps everything. I drove the Ford F-150.
Yeah, it's regular. Yeah, it's a regular car, regular truck.
You pretty much have to drive it and pay attention. This you really,
which is funny because this helps you, but in a way, like I always been since we first started working together, you need that. It's good for you. It's good for you to do both because you need to be forced in certain situations to. You have to do it. You know what I mean? But this would be great for you. Like if you're taking a long trip, you're going down 95 or something. You know you want to.
Oh yeah.
Because there you tend to. I mean, how many wrecks do people get in where they fall asleep? And if you put it, because I noticed it has settings on it, like where it won't let you get within 30 feet or 15 feet of a car without stopping, even if you don't stop, because it's not going to let you run into somebody. It's not going to let you change lanes and hit somebody. So that's good. That's really good right there. If you were taking a long trip, because everybody gets tired, you know.
Yeah, long trips, this thing is a lifesaver. Oh yeah, a regular car, now it would not be impossible, but it would be extremely hard because of Ataxia. I can't multitask well, so if I want to take a drink of something, it'd be extremely hard.
We're gonna have to do that.
In a normal car.
We're gonna get in the F-150. You gotta drive like 20 miles. We're gonna take a long trip. I want to see. I'm curious what the effect will be, because just like working out, anytime you stress your nervous system, anytime you, because everything is what, when you're working out, you're forcing your body to adapt, and when you're learning, like you learn martial arts, you're forcing your body to adapt and be able to do stuff. And I wonder, that would be the same principle. If you take the F-150 and take it on a really long drive, it's going to force you to do something that you normally wouldn't have to be forced to do. But it's not really, in a sense, it's not really that much different, because how many people that don't have ataxia or anything lose focus, or they for a split second, when you're going 50 and you look something, next thing you know, you hit somebody. It can happen. Or you don't see somebody coming at you, so you don't move.
The worst thing is people on their phones.
Oh yeah, that's the thing now. If you get in an accident, the police will look at your phone. Time of accident. It stopped at the exact time, or it's still on text message. What were you doing? Nothing.
Yeah, that's a big culprit.
That's a big culprit. So that would be good for you to do that. Everything is training. Everything's training. Everything is something that you can do.
Yeah, but again, I wanted this for future purposes, meaning the cost of ownership over time on this particular Tesla is cheaper. Even the insurance is cheaper on the new Model Y opposed to my old Model Y.
Is it?
It is. Same size car, but literally everything on this car.
Why? Do you know why it's cheaper, or you don't know why?
The insurance is cheaper because of the hardware for what they call AI for. My old Tesla had hardware 3, so it wasn't nowhere near as I guess what you want to call it.
Capable, competent.
Capable, competent.
So this one can do the same thing, but more.
Yeah, it's a lot safer, a lot smarter.
Okay.
The AI3, if you put in full self-driving, you would have to take over more often. This you don't have to. So again, it drops your insurance costs. So over time, again, these cars have no maintenance besides your normal, tires.
Yeah.
Brakes. Even brakes will last well over 100,000. But there's no maintenance. And again,
you really are selling this.
No, it's really good for people with disabilities because it helps out so much. We push that so much because it really does help people.
Which will help you be more independent.
Yeah.
You don't want to have to rely on people to take you places. Nobody wants that. You don't even want that when you're a teenager.
Yeah.
You want to be able to go where you want, when you want, your own vehicle, and you want to be in control of it.
Yeah, but all around, that's a nicer vehicle than Model 1. So, again, I'm a very happy person.
Did you ever drive any of the original ones?
Like
the very first ones?
The Roadster? No. The first Model S?
Huh.
No.
I wonder how those were.
I couldn't tell you. I could tell you the Roadster is very bare bones.
Yeah, yeah.
And that came out in 2008.
Wonder why he abandoned that look, because it looked pretty neat. Looked like a little sports car.
Well, yeah, it's based on the Lotus Elise.
Yeah, yeah. It had a pretty neat look to it. That looks cool too.
But
need to get you a Cybertruck.
Well, if I had to spend that money, I would rather have a Model X.
Which one? That one?
That's our big one.
Like that, almost like an SUV type of.
Yeah. Now this is considered like a SUV, but in my opinion, it's a very, very, very small SUV.
What's the one that's sporty, longer, like elongated?
The Model S. S.
Which one's the Plaid?
That's our flagship, pretty much.
Is that the S?
Yeah, and X also has Plaid.
Ah,
But again, if you're gonna spend that money, I personally would get the Model X. Second, probably the Cybertruck, and then third, the Model S. Now, if I had to go through all of their vehicles, I would go X. This which is Y, then the Cybertruck.
you don't like the
And
Cybertruck, or just what?
it's just for the money. I would rather
Yeah.
have an SUV.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a guy that comes to the gym and has the sleek one, that a new like it's like more elongated, more sporty. I think it's a Plaid, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
But it looks like, yeah, looks like they take this car and stretched it out.
yeah, it's a Model S. On the side note, why are we outside?
I mean, it's nice out here. It's the first time it's been nice and under 90 in weeks. Like, this is nice.
Yeah,
I mean, you know what? Like, I'm not like, I think some of these people are kooky. I do. Then they get like really crazy, you know. And there might be more to it than I know, so I'm going to say that like as a disclaimer. But they have grounding mats, like, because they say, well, go out and touch some grass, like get some grass under your bare feet. And I mean, I get it, because so many things in the world are, what's the word? They're like away from nature, you know. And it's kind of like when you take a trip, or you go hunting, or you go out in the wild, and you do feel good. I think a lot of it has to do with this is just an idea I think I have. I think a lot of it has to do with everything has the car, housing, everything has an electromagnetic field, and I think it's being around that all the time, where you never go outside, and I think that affects you negatively health wise. So that's why I think when you go out in the woods, or you go, you know, for a walk on trails, and you feel good. There's just something, it's almost indescribable. You feel good. There has to be more to it than just because you're out in the trees. There's got to be something more to it. Just like getting fresh air. Like, you know, when you're inside and the AC is running because it's hot outside, the air is technically clean, but it just doesn't feel the same. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It doesn't feel the same. And while I think you can get some vitamin D from diet, you mainly get it from the sun.
yeah.
And being outside, even when it's cloudy and overcast, you will get some sun, but just stay out a long time. But getting out here, it feels different. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
I can't say like it's this that makes you feel that way, you know, or it's that makes you feel that way. But I mean, who doesn't want to get out in nature? I mean, that's why God made us, you know, to be. Now, I'm not like a weirdo, like tree hugging, like one with nature, like not like that, not like that. But when you feel a distinct difference, everybody from all walks of life, then there's something to it, you know. And I mean, it does feel good. Like little kids do it all the time. They run around bare feet with grass, you know, and they like it. They enjoy it. And then when you become an adult, you're like, oh, I don't want that stuff on my feet. Like you think about it differently, you know. Whereas when you're a kid, you love it. It's fun. It feels good. As soon as you can get to the beach, you kick your shoes off, you want your feet in the sand. You know what I mean? It just, there's something about it that feels right. It's more natural. And if that helps you mentally, health-wise, then that's great. You know, anything that perk you up.
Going outside definitely helps you mentally.
Yeah.
And getting sunlight.
Oh, yeah. But lack of vitamin D is directly linked to depression and anxiety and not feeling well. That's why when you go out in the sun, you feel good. You feel better. If I have a headache, sometimes I come out and walk in the sun parking lot, and probably within 20, 30 minutes, it kind of goes away. And the only thing I'm moving, but I don't feel the same as if I was walking inside in the AC on a treadmill. Doesn't feel the same. If I got to do that, I'll do it. You know what I mean? But this I would prefer. Like, I'd prefer to be able to do this. This would be better. You know, being outside. I mean, I'm complaining about the bugs eating me up, but mine is that, you know. But it's that time of day, too. Toward the end of the day, when it starts to wind down, and twilight, that's when a lot of insects come out, you know. So you're going to have more of them. Like, if it was 12 noon and the sun was overhead, you wouldn't have as many insects. They're not out like
Yeah.
that. So, but it's okay. This is still nice, still good. You know, I like it.
Yeah, we wanted to make it outside. Yeah, for the car, but also to the people to get outside as much as possible.
Yeah, think about it. Like in the fall, what do people like to do? They like to have a campfire. They like, I mean, not a camp. They like to go out and have a bonfire. You know, they like to go outside and sit. Now, what's so great about sitting outside at night around a bonfire? It's just natural. You're out in nature, fresh air. You know, it's just it feels better. And I think we're made for that. That's why I think that like people that don't and they're inside all the time, they're more depressed. They're sicker. They have more little ailments, colds, infections. They just have more of everything that's not good. And
Yeah.
it's because they don't ever come outside, you know. So yeah, I think that's a great effect of the, you know, plus you know, being inside all the time, like you can just feel it. It doesn't something. I'm saying it in like vaguely because I can't say it's because of this thing or that thing or that thing, but there's just something about it that's not right. It's not the same. It's not as good, you know. I mean, you can live, but you know, you feel better being out here. And anything that's good for your mental outlook is good, you know, because your physical and your mental and your emotional is inextricably linked. Inextricably linked, meaning you can't separate them. You know, it's always talk about like it's not making fun of anybody at all. So let me say that first because you got to do a freaking disclaimer before you say anything. But imagine me if I was 400 pounds. You know, you can't tell me I'd be happy all the time. You'd be miserable if you can't move right. If you're just not in a normal state for yourself, and that's not good because having that much extra body fat just makes me. I'm not a little bit, but like a lot where I can't even move right. Yeah, that's not good. You would not be. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's not. That's not normal, and it's not normal to stay in the house all the time. It's not normal to stay in the gym all the time. Even though I love the gym, you know, I love take every second I can to get outside.
Yeah.
I started not using my AC when I drive to work now and opening the window because now it's not too hot. It's cool enough that I can do it. You know, when it was 95 plus with high humidity, oh, it was terrible. But you know, and then I use AC. But like this is great.
It's a good idea.
It just feels better. Yeah, it felt better. Yeah, it's 80 degrees, 79. This is perfect. So yeah.
Yeah, I should try that.
It feels good, man. It might make you have to dust off the inside with some pollen or something, but probably not too much. But it's good, man. It's just you feel better. I feel better. I feel perked up.
Yeah.
I know if I sit inside with the AC too long, I'll start to get like a weird, like what am I trying to say? Like a weird sinusy headache, where it just almost like the cold affects the cold. You know what I mean? Like it's a weird, like if you turn the AC on 50 and you just froze yourself.
Yeah, I get that. And when I don't move around, if I start moving, I feel better.
Yeah. When I get that, it's like it's you don't want to be baking. You don't want, you know, when it's like 80 degrees at night, you need to use AC because you can't sleep that way. But then it's like sometimes if you're laying in bed long enough, you'll start to get a sinusy headache. I'm prone to sinus problems though, so that I'm more susceptible to it than a lot of people.
Well, it's funny you bring up sleep. The best, if the research, the best temperature to keep the room where you're sleeping should be at least 68. Why is that?
Because to sleep and for your body to go through all those normal processes when you go to sleep, it has to lower the core temperature. Otherwise, your nervous system is too excited. Like people can adapt to anything, but living in the tropics with no AC would be miserable. You know, because it'd be 90 degrees at midnight. You'd be sweating. Would not be comfortable. But between 60 and 67, they say is a sweet spot where most people, meaning like probably over 90%, will sleep well. Their body temperature can go down, and then they can go through all the normal processes, the cycles that it needs to go through to repair and rebuild itself and balance out hormones and what have you, whatever else your body's doing at night. And if it's more than that, If it's more than that, then you're going to be like, you're going to have problems. And if it's less than that, where it's so cold, because I've been like that too, where it's so cold, it wakes you up. Like, because your body's like, it's too cold. I can't go down too much. So yeah, 60 to 67. I read that the other day. And it's like, that's perfect for me. That's perfect. Yeah, you always sleep better like that. You just do. I don't know anybody can, but well, some people. There seems to be a difference, and I think it's hormones and just basic physiology. Men are always hot, and women are always cold. You ever notice that? Most men don't say I'm cold. Most most women say that, and most men say I'm hot. Every time Debbie comes downstairs, she'll say it's cold in here. It's freezing in here. No, it's not. It feels great. What are you talking about? It's just a male female physiology thing. Most women are like that. Some women aren't. Some men aren't. But well, if you're cold all the time, I question if you're a man. No, yeah. So they're different. They're a little different than we are physiologically speaking. But even them, they have to sleep better when it's cool. Because once you get warm enough, you just can't sleep. You ever had the AC break in the middle of summer and try to sleep like that?
Oh, it's impossible.
It's miserable. It's miserable. You're sweating. You're so warm, you can't drift off to sleep. You can't.
Yeah, I had that happen to me once. I was so frustrated. I ended up getting a hotel room.
Where were we at when it was like that? Was it Vegas? Was it Florida?
Florida.
Where we couldn't get the AC down fast enough, and it took all night.
Took
I was
what,
miserable.
2 days?
Yeah, I was miserable. I was like, oh my God, it's so warm. Threw the covers off. Could not get sleep. That was miserable. And it was all because of the temperature. It was just the temperature. The bed was fine, once it got cold enough. But before that, the bed was miserable.
So where can people find you?
For more information, you can visit us online at detailauthority.com. Also, give us a call at 703-978-7800.
Well, if you like this video, remember, this channel is for everyone with disabilities, not just ataxia. I just so happen to have ataxia. Please like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell to help us out. Thank you.
Yes.